The life is not to make an income, is to make an impact. I am a person who is perfectionist, so I like things with quality. I start from the scratch to doing the jobs that is like from the bottom. It's not about finish the career, have the degree, and then you will be director or manager or that. As a woman, the industry is not easy because it's a male industry in general, so you have to overcome that. What brings me here is basically what I know to do, my work. If you don't have this possibility to be flexible, to adjust in the life, then it's a struggle. I always see these situations like either you win or lose. It means you can recover the customer during the dialogue with him, or you can lose the dialogue and build a bad experience for them. It's never easy, but I also do my best to don't have to reach that point, because I believe that we all humans and we sometimes need guidance. Save more money. is build financial education.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster.
Professionally, well, I am a person who is perfectionist, so I like things with quality. I like systems. I have the opportunity to work in US, so that's why my structure of work is like standard and with systems. And from there, I just like quality things because I'm a food lover. So this is one of the things that I really look into the provide to our customers, either in service, beverage, and food. To help the others to develop themselves professionally wise, try to guide them and coach them. Everything was more by my father. I actually like design. So, but he always remember or recall me to be cooking or doing things. I'm a chef. This is how I start my career path. And even though it was not 100% on the beginning of the career I want, I pursue it, I accomplish it, I learn from it, and I have the opportunity to travel. So this is something that I always appreciate, that start from the scratch to doing the jobs that is like from the bottom. It's not about finish the career, have the degree, and then you will be director or manager or that. If you start from the bottom in the position that you want to become, it will help you to understand the business wise from all the angles. And whenever you have your own business, you know what do you want and how it has to be done. Okay, I have 17 years on the industry, so the first obstacle and accomplishment was to have to study and work on the same time to can pay my college. So it gave me the benefit to work from very young age. I get positions as an executive chef by my experience at my 20s. From there, I continue to work. As a woman, the industry is not easy because it's a male industry in general. So you have to overcome that. The barrier language as well, because I do have always English class in my schools, but I was never speaking fluently until I decided to move abroad and I started to work from US company in cruise ships. So from there, the challenge was to understand all the accents. From the cruise ships also to settle in Middle East, maybe it was on the beginning the Muslim culture and the industry. Dubai have different standards than Abu Dhabi, than Alain. To understand all these things, that was the challenge. But in general, I learned from everything. What brings me here is basically what I know to do, my work. Good thing is that you can travel, that you can know a lot of people, and it's something that you can always find around because we all like to travel, to enjoy, to taste food, to drink anything new, and to see what is the development or plating. It's like an art, for me. What is the difficult thing? Sometimes maybe cultural things, cultural things, wherever you are settled, because we all, for example, in the cruise ships, we have seasons from Australians or Europeans or Italians or Spanish people or Latino. So you have to be always adjusting. If you don't have this facility to be flexible to adjust in the life, then it's a struggle. Eh, I always have this phrase in long story short. Uh, the life is not to make an income, is to make an impact. So it's not about only do money or get money. It's about the experiences and impact the people that is around, either co-working or as a customers with you. So you create like memories with them. There being from accidents, from cutting like fingers. There being from like a pregnant lady who fainted. But the most biggest one, it was the COVID pandemic, because no one was ready for that. But I have to learn to be up to the date with whatever regulations was in the country to protect our staff and run the business and accomplish government regulations. So a shortage of power and all that is, yes, it's happening. It's part of the business thing. But the major things that is more remarkable on my mind is was the pandemic with the lockdown, with all these procedures to protect the staff whenever they serve, the price cost for all these gloves, face masks. So in general, is that save more money. Is build financial education. This is something that I think most of the colleges and schools, especially when you start to work from very young, there is not like a full advice. Now there is a lot of platforms, a lot of people giving advice. But when you are young, maybe your parent, your brother will tell you, but you still want to enjoy maybe the life that you could not enjoy maybe during certain period, or you start to produce money, so you want to feel that you can afford things. Thinking beyond, and just learn a financial system where you can retire or not work so smart and hard when you are elder. You can easily handle in business with your experience by time. Well, there are different scenarios where the process, usually I try to follow the HR internal from the company wherever I am. So it's not like you straight fire someone. There is like a process, there is like some reports that you have to build in order and coach the person. So you try to coach them and rescue them and try to make them correct themselves and work towards the company policy. If that is not happen, then yes, we have to recur to the termination of the employment. It's never easy, but I also do my best to don't have to reach that point, because I believe that we all humans and we sometimes need guidance. So it's important to be part of that guidance for the people, and make them understand that personal things has to be out of the business, and work is work. I always see these situations like either you win or lose. It means you can recover the customer during the dialogue with him, or you can lose the dialogue and build a bad experience for them. Thanks to driving in a five-star hotel, I always learn, and also in USA, you always learn to deal with the recovery of the customer. So you always need to listen, to understand them, and then just to think on the solution where they can have a happy outcome and they can have a good experience, even though that's the major. for the work is don't be emotional. You have to be like not that you don't have to not feel, but when it comes to the business thing, you always need to uh, put the feelings on the side and look for the logic and the real thing. Yeah, there. Mocha Talks is like the name of my cat. Thank you so much for the opportunity to give message. So I hope it can help people to be better on the life and see you around.